At this point in the course, you might be thinking, I'm just doing research. Why does it feel like I need a law degree? We get it. But here's the reality. The global landscape of science and technology has changed. Research now operates in a world where ideas can cross borders with a click, and where innovation is directly tied to national security and economic competition. That's where compliance and regulation come in. Not to create red tape, but to protect your work, your collaborators, and your institution. Let's start with some of the big names in this space. The U.S. Foreign Influence Transparency and Accountability Act was designed to make it crystal clear when foreign entities are involved in shaping or funding research. Think of it as sunlight. It's not about stopping international collaboration. It's about knowing who's in the room, who's writing the checks, and what their intentions are. Then there's CFUS, the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. CFUS now plays a big role in reviewing investments in critical technologies and research institutions, especially when that research could affect national security. If a foreign entity wants to fund or partner on a project involving sensitive R&D, there's a good chance CFUS wants to know about it. And if your work touches on military applications, dual-use technology, or encrypted software, then you're swimming in the waters of export control laws. That means ITAR and EAR. ITAR, or the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, governs defense-related technologies such as things you wouldn't expect, like drones, sensors, or even specific software. EAR, the Export Administration Regulations, cover dual-use items. Things that have both civilian and military applications, like lasers, advanced materials, and certain kinds of AI. Now here's where it gets real. If you share restricted data with a foreign national, even in your own lab, you could be in violation. If you travel abroad and present certain findings without approval, you could be in violation. And if you don't know whether your research falls under these laws, you could accidentally put yourself and UCF at risk. That's why you don't have to be the expert. You just need to know when to pause and ask. UCF has an export control office and a research integrity and compliance team to help you understand what's covered, what's not, and how to stay on the right side of the line. We're not here to block your work. We're here to keep it protected, funded, and above board. So if you're collaborating internationally, developing sensitive tech, or just have questions, ask early. Because when it comes to compliance, the cost of guessing wrong is way higher than the cost of asking right.